Well, good evening, everybody. It's great to be part of this celebration. An honor to be here. I want to say, Leo, I haven't been described as a touchy and feely kind of guy in a lot of introductions, but I think I appreciate the compliment, but thank you. It is great to be with you, and Governor Doyle unfortunately was not able to be part of this event tonight, but on his behalf and the DNR, we want to congratulate GLIFWC and all the Ojibwe tribes for the outstanding achievements over the 25 years, going back to the victory in the court case, and what the tribes have done working with us over the last 25 years. As you may know, Governor Doyle's and his father played kind of a key role in a lot of this. Judge Doyle was involved in some key court decisions, and the governor, as Attorney General, was also played a key role over these past 25 years. And I can tell you, for the DNR, this relationship is very important to us, and our job is to work with everybody in this beautiful state that we have to protect and preserve our natural resources, not only for all of us here tonight, but for future generations. And I can tell you that the GLIFWC, the Commission, and all the tribes that support it have been key partners, and I think, quite honestly, what happened with this decision 25 years ago was a great step forward. I think the partnership that we have developed ensures that we are going to continue to work together for generations to come to protect these beautiful natural resources that we have in Wisconsin. And we're thankful for the relationship that we have. And the partnership that we have has really blossomed. I think one of the keys is that we can actually sit down at a table and talk. And I think that, and it's funny what happens when people can just sit down and talk and share their thoughts, their aspirations, and their concerns. And I think that spirit is alive and well and has served us well. I would like to present, Jim, would you accept this for the commission? I would like to present a proclamation in honor of this occasion to GLIFWC, and I would like to, it's not too long, but just bear with me a couple more minutes, or I'd like to read this proclamation from Governor Doyle. Whereas since its creation in 1984, the Great Lakes Indian Fish and Wildlife Commission has been a fair and honest representative of the Chippewa bands who are exercising the off-reservation treaty rights recognized in the Coudray versus Voigt. Whereas throughout its existence, GLIFWC has been willing to work cooperatively with the state of Wisconsin, and in particular the Department of Natural Resources, and whereas cooperative projects between the state and GLIFWC have included such important matters as law enforcement, wild rice population, harvest monitoring, population studies, and the control of exotic species. And whereas GLIFWC law enforcement officers now train jointly with officers of the Department of Natural Resources and with the enactment of 2007 Wisconsin Act 27 may assist in the enforcement of Wisconsin law. Whereas the professionalism and knowledge of the GLIFWC staff has helped advance the cause of resource management in the state of Wisconsin. And whereas GLIFWC, through its public outreach and conservation programs, has played a major role in sustainably managing our natural resources, ensuring their preservation for future generations. Now therefore, I, Jim Doyle, Governor of the state of Wisconsin, do hereby proclaim July 2nd, 2009, Great Lakes Indian Fish and Wildlife Commission 25th Anniversary Day throughout the state, and commend the Commission for its efforts in managing the off-reservation treaty rights in a professional and cooperative manner. Signed, Governor Jim Doyle. It's my privilege to present this proclamation to the Commission, and congratulations and thank you for all your work.
Well, we're right on schedule. Our next people to present something would be Senator Jout, Gary Sherman, Nick Milroy. I don't know if there's any other representatives or senators here. You're welcome to join us on stage.
I don't know, Jerry, if we're right on time and it's a Native American event, then we must be late. What a crowd. It's really amazing. I didn't think Joan Baez was going to be here until August. It really shows the size of this audience, demonstrates how important this event is and how proud we all are of the great work that GLIFWC does and how important that work is in preserving this land that sustains us. I've known Uncle Louis Leo for a long time too. I can call him Uncle Louis as a matter of fact. But I've known him for a long time. He's a very modest guy, and actually what he said coming up here was, gosh darn it, it's summer, would they please give me a fan? And the other thing I'll point out is, you're a great MC, but this is the first R-rated program I've been at in the tent. But it's a good joke, and I will certainly use it often. I want to, and attribute it to you, I want to just congratulate the tribal leaders and all who can celebrate today because of the way in which so many people fought for justice 25 years ago. As you indicated, Jerry, this is really all about sovereignty and respect and regard for the land that gives us so much to enjoy the life that we have. The period during the treaty dispute, to put it into mild terms, was a moment of Mississippi burning in Wisconsin, and it will be marked as one of the more mournful periods in Wisconsin's history. And yet, we will also know as we continue to reconcile and rebuild and recommit to a strong partnership in protecting these resources, that there's a long list of individuals in the spirit of cooperation and a sense of stewardship that will far sustain and last forever, much longer than those who made so much destructive efforts 25 years ago. I will mention to you that the other night when we passed a resolution that Nick is going to read to you, that I went over to a person, we passed it on the same night we passed the budget. I went over to an individual who's in the state Senate by the name of Jim Holprin. Now, I don't know how many of you know who Jim Holprin is, but Jim Holprin was a state representative from Eagle River, who, along with me and Frank Boyle, had the audacity to be one of a few legislators in the state of Wisconsin who said sovereignty is a concept that must be respected and regarded and practiced and not resisted in this state. Jim Holprin underwent a campaign, a recall petition against him, had to go through another election from those hateful groups who simply did not want to accept the truth. And he prevailed. But he prevailed for two reasons. One is that there is a sense of justice and a sense of stewardship in the people of northern Wisconsin. And the second is that he prevailed because the truth will always prevail. And that's what you're celebrating here this evening. So congratulations to you all.
Wow, this is amazing. I wish I could draw a crowd like this, especially at a fundraiser. It wasn't easy 25 years ago. It's kind of neat to be here, to see the wonderful pictures. For those of you, that was Nick, did you just see that? That was your picture. To see the wonderful pictures, the specialty of the Chautauqua for you who haven't been here before, and to experience everything that's about to come. And it all makes it seem pretty easy, but in retrospect it was anything but easy. And there are a lot of people who aren't here to share this moment and to see what their efforts and their sacrifices have wrought after all that time. And so it's an honor to be here and to be able to share in this celebration.